So I want to get into your character a little bit. So Bradford Shaw, just so I understand this, and maybe for those watching who are getting about to watch this or they have seen it, he's the first one of those people in that tower, right? And then he comes down. He goes down, right? Is that accurate, James?
Yeah, kind of leads a kind of platoon, a regiment in there, and unfortunately doesn't return. But the idea is that they're kind of in that first cycle, they go, right, we've discovered this thing, and we're now going to divide the kind of responsibility, I suppose, or the ownership of this place between these two sides. And then Bradford and his team go in to try and neutralize the threat, and become the threat themselves because of the nature of this, the nature of what's down there.
He becomes the alpha, though, right? He becomes the guy, or whatever exactly. He is.
Yeah, exactly. And again, trying not to give too much away if people haven't seen it, but essentially the gorge, as they mention in the trailer, it's like the gateway to hell. And the longer you're down there, the more it seeps into your body. And as you can kind of see from the images on the screen at the moment, like for each of those hollow men that are down there are fused with a kind of other organism. So something has happened that started to take over, and you get that kind of bond between a human organism and something else. So you can kind of make your own minds up about where that came from for my character. But there was amazing work done by the whole team there, and we worked a lot with Shahab Raudry, who's the kind of stunt coordinator there, and Remy Bakker and Sina Ali as well, actually, who we kind of created this movement language together. It was really collaborative, and they play other Hollow Men within the piece. And we would just start to think about what does the physical manifestation of that look like? Right. How does having that thing growing through you change the way that you inhabit that movement? And so it was really fun to play around with, and we'd watch each other back and give each other kind of notes and say, oh yeah, I really like this thing you're doing with your hand. How can we develop that? So there's a kind of a through line as well between all the different Hollow Men. It was a real playground. Really, really fun to explore.
Yeah, and the Hollow Men are based on the T.S. Eliot, right?
That's
T.S.
right.
Eliot poem. Yeah. It's amazing though, because it's a mixture of the like you said, organisms, and it's like plants, and it's like that whole world. When I was watching this, James, I'm like, I want to know more about that world. Like I loved what Miles and ended up top. That was awesome. Mm-hmm. But I found myself captivated by this world. I'm like, I want to know more about what's going. Like they explain it. They do a great job of explaining it. But again, I want to know more, because this place was just